Hey guys, for those of y'all that do cold calls, you call on realtors, you call on remodeling companies, you call on professional organizers, any type of company that you're calling on, you're cold calling them, trying to sell your junk removal services. Leave a message with the people that call, or follow up with an email. Try and get a cell phone number. It amazes me how poor of a job a lot of these people that are making cold calls are doing, not on junk removal, but we had a couple calls today. We had one from J.J. Keller and Associates about the DOT stickers on trucks and DOT certification. That's a pretty good sized company. You think they'd have some decent salespeople. But she called up. She asked if the person that answered the phone was the one responsible for handling the DOT certification for our fleet. Zach's the one that answered and said, Zach, no. Zach said, no, that's not me. And they asked, is that person available? And Zach said, no, they're not. And there was no, all right, well, who is that person? What's their name? What time can I reach them? Could I get their cell phone number? Could you transfer me over to their voicemail? All there was he said, okay, thank you, and hung up. Guys, that's not going to get you anywhere. And here's a perfect example why. There's been a guy with a camera company that's been calling up here for probably 2 weeks straight. Every single day, calls up. Zach or one of the other call center reps takes the phone and hasn't been able to get in touch with me. He's been hitting a wall on that gatekeeper, hadn't been able to get to me. Finally, Zach came to me today and said, hey, we've got this guy that's been calling nonstop, got cameras that, he sells cameras. Do we need camera systems? He's a friendly guy. He calls all the time. I wanted to pass it on to you because I heard the other day that y'all were looking into some newer style cameras for the trucks. And I said, yes, call him back. Find out if he provides truck cameras. If he does, let's get some information from him. I'd like to reward the guy for being a pleasant guy on the phone and doing a pretty good job by following up. He knows who I am. He'll call and he asks for my name. But they shut him down at the gate. They're doing what they're supposed to. But at the same time, they came across what looks to be a product that we might need. And we got a salesperson that if he can service me right and he can provide us with a solution, a good camera system that we need. He can follow up. He's with a company with a good reputation. Then I'm going to try and use him because this is somebody that's really, really, really following up and doing a great job. Don't just give up if the right person isn't there. Remember, if a gatekeeper answers the phone, there's a good chance that the person you need to get in touch with is never actually going to be the one that answers. You've got to make friends with the gatekeeper in order to get to the person that makes the real decisions when you're making these cold calls. Cold calls work on junk removal. A lot of times it's a longer sales cycle because you got to time it when they need you. But stay top of mind, especially when it's slow. This time of year is slow from a lot of people. Get on the phone, get cold calls. You might not be rewarded immediately, but when they need your service, they're going to think of you if you do it right. Junk Removal Authority, this is Lee Godbold. Check us out at junkrra.com. Give us a call, 919-617-1975. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll be back before you know it. Thanks, guys.